Heading into the day, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Brewers are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Miles Michaelis pitched.
So just about set, and now the DH, Jeff McNeil.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, the designated
Into center.
Jeff McNeil.
Paisley makes the grab, one pitch and one out. Take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Enrique Hernandez. Now it's J.D. Davis. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Quick start here this evening, 2 out, top of the first. Here's Starling Marte. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. In the air, right field. Harper makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down and Trey Turner now. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. And the pitch. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Trey Turner crushes it. His 43rd home run of the season. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics. And they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Chop back up the middle. Grabs it barehanded over to first, and they get the out. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that takes care of Alonso. And there's one down. Now it's Dominic Smith.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
That one's in there, 0-1. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Here's Kike Hernandez. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. In there for strike 1. On the ground to first. Hoskins takes it to the bag, and that is the third. And welcome back. Now it's DJ Stewart.
Leading off for the Phillies,
The wind to the pitch.
the designated hitter, DJ
And first offering is fouled off. Peterson, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Hernandez over to first in time. And a quick out, number one. Gene Segura at the plate here. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto steps in. Foul ball there. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Stays alive. Two outs. Swings and misses. That's out number 3. The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Got him. 1 away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Eduardo Escobar takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
James McCann in now. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. The throw to first. Out number 3. Doing for the Mets. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Ethan Wilson. The pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. And now the lefty. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That's a laser base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. And that's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
Now here is Adam Hazley. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one. Man at second. And a count 1-2. Wilson stands at second with no outs. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Wilson around third. He scores, and they lead by 2. And in at second with an RBI double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
And fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone, so you do become a little more swing happy. But on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Harper now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and he breaks his bat. To first. What a play to end the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 2-0 ball. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
No outs. Runner on second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And it gets by him. Throws to second. In at second, no play. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game. Starling Marte now at the plate. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Davis at second with nobody out. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Smoked on the ground to second. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The next offering misses. And it's 1-1. And a pitch.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
But you want. And that's through there for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him. 1 out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman.
And here it comes. That one missing inside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-0. And he deals. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1-1.
Hi, honey.
So digging in, DJ Stewart.
The designated hitter.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Gene Segura stands in for the Phillies. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Segura out in the play. And back at Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Michael Conforto. Slow roller to first. And he grabs it foul. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. That one off the mark. 1-2 the count.
Really.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Michael Pineda on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Escobar swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Wilson towards the line, makes the grab on the run. 2 away.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Here is James McCann.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And it's fouled away. Right-handed reliever. That's in there.
I got the count 0-2.
That one hit to right. Harper under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Mets. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now it is JT Realmuto. The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch is outside. And that's ball 2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 2-1. And now 2-2. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. The pitch. Up the middle. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Gathers and throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems, and this one is just about as close.
At the plate, Ethan Wilson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's going to be Adam Hazley. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Wilson over at first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Turner now. Good contact guy, good defender. This one lifted in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. Next pitch is popped up. 1 down. Now it's J.D. Davis. And that's in there for strike 1. This to center field. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time.
The throw to second is offline. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Line drive, base hit. And it gets by him. 1 run is in. Marte is waved home. He scores as well. It's 4-2. Dom Smith stands in. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the pitch. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. He's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. Righty delivers. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Out towards right center field. Harper makes the catch, and that'll do it. Alonso with the run-scoring double for the Mets. It's now 4-2. Back here. Citizens Bank Park. Down the number 2 hitter, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to the pitch. There's a strike. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Bounce to the left side, and it gets by him.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 gone here.
Number 17.
Hoskins pushes it foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that one fouled off. Boom. The runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him looking. And 2 away now.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
The pitch. And it's even up. Left-hand batter waits. That's to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. Next pitch is popped up. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. And now they trail by 1. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Here comes the runner. Now a long throw home. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. It's 4-4. Ethan Wilson stands in for the Phillies.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The run comes in from second, and it's now 5-4.
That's 3 singles in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
JT Ginn will take over here, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into it.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 7th. The batter will be Michael Conforto. That's in there. That's strike 1. To the right side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And down on strikes he goes. And a couple of quick outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. James McCann.
The catcher, James.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And that one wrapped foul. And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. Ground ball to the right side. And that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. But the Mets get even on this solo homer. All even at 5 apiece. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th, and digging in for Philadelphia. Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And a pitch. Fly ball to right. Conforto under it. And it's caught for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. Bryce Harper goes deep. His 52nd home run of the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 7-5.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Still only one out here in the inning. And a foul ball. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
0-2 now. Smash to the left side. Has some trouble with it, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is DJ Stewart. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
And that one almost got him. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 7-5. Back here in Philadelphia, Starling Marte up to hit. Foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Over to first. Marte retired. Here's Pete Alonso. In there, and it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harper racing over to make the catch.
Up next to the net.
So two down now, and here is Dominic Smith. On the ground to short. Zips it to first, and that is that. Down in order. Ready for the bottom of the eighth, and now for the Phillies, Gene Segura. Again, back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering way off the plate. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Marte sizes this one up. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
On the mound now, Daniel Norris. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Adam Hazley gets a chance to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Phil Bickford, the young right-hander, up and throwing. 0-2 as he waves at that one. The pitch. Stays alive. Runner at second, two down. And down on strikes. That ends the inning. Phillies. Welcome back. We go to the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Enrique Hernandez. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes. And here it comes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away. Michael Conforto will climb in.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
He makes the grab. Two down. Now it's the shortstop, Eduardo Escobar. And a foul ball left side. And the 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 7-5. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit atop the NL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Mets are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Victor Mesa Jr. drove in 4 and had a home run as the Marlins got the best of the Nats, 5-4. The win was their 7th in a row. As of right now, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Marlins are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Cesar Hernandez grabbed 3 base knocks, leading the Reds past the Braves 5-4. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. At the start of the day, the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Braves are in 2nd place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. Brandon Woodruff got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates, 6-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. As of today, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Brewers are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Chicago Cubs snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the Cardinals on the road 1-0. Heading into the day, the Cardinals sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cubs are 2nd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Robert Stevenson earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks, 5-2. As of right now, the Rockies are in 2nd place in the NL West, 3 games back. And the Diamondbacks are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Tony Gonsolin got his 7th win out of the bullpen, helping the Dodgers down the Twins, 3-2. In the standings, the Dodgers sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, 5 games back. And the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're over 20 games out of first. Noah Syndergaard nabbed his 15th win this season, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants, 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Entering the day's action, the Padres are leading the National League West. They have a 3-game cushion. And the Giants are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rays swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 11-8. As of today, the Rays are in 4th place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Mike Minor pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays, 8-7. Heading into the day, the Red Sox are atop the American League East Division.